Hello my beautiful people, this is Ruhi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have created a makeup look that I had learned from Sakshi Urvashi ma'am's masterclass. Again, masterclass number 2, and you can see how beautiful this look is, and you would know how beautifully they teach you and they make you learn about the looks that they create. So yeah, it was fun. It took a long time to create this look, but it was a lot of fun. It was very nice to create this look. I am sure that you guys would also love this look that I have created. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to be starting with Magic Wand Waterproof Concealer by Sugar Cosmetics in the shade Chocochino as my eye base. So you can use a eye primer if you want. I prefer using a concealer as my eyeshadow base all the time. So I'm gonna blend it with my PAC Beauty Blender. You guys would have seen me using this blender a couple of times because I love this one. I'm going to set my concealer with a loose powder by Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Medium 25. Now I'm going to take gel liner by Maybelline to create a V shape here in my eye. So I'm going to go with one eye each so that I get ample amount of time to blend my gel liner that I'm going to apply right now. Also, just to mention, I'm using James Charles Morphe palette today to create my eye look. So let's get started. I'm going to take the purple shade from here, this one, to blend the black gel liner that I have just applied in a pencil brush by ProArt. Now you can see we have successfully blended this part, the edges, the outer V part of my eye. I'm going to repeat the same step in the other eye also. Now that both the sides look blended, I'm going to take the pink shade from this palette again. This is the shade that I'm going to take right now to blend the outer edges, the edges of the purple shade that I have just applied. Don't worry if you're messing up with the colors. It's perfectly fine when you're trying to create a look with darker colors. You kind of mess it up. It's totally fine. We can go back again. We can rectify it. That's not an issue at all. So let's just blend the edges right now. I'm going to be taking this pink shade with kind of flat but thick brush by PAC Cosmetics. And one more thing that I would like to add on is James Charles Morphe palette is by far and hands down the best palette that I have come across until now. This is one of the best. If you're planning to invest in a palette, then please go for it. You could always go for the mini one. I purchased this from the Morphe website from Australia, which got dispatched from Australia itself. So I thought to buy a bigger one because I keep creating eye looks and I was totally in awe after seeing this palette. So I had to get the bigger one, but you could always get the mini one. That's also going to last a long time for you guys. If you want to invest, then please go for this one. Highly recommended palette. You could could see, the color, the pigmentation is superb. It's beyond the word amazing. This is the first time I'm trying this palette, so I thought why not try it with you guys, so I can share my experience as well, how this is going, so you would always know by the end of this video how this palette performed. So let's now blend the pink shade. You see the pigmentation here? So when you're using a color to create an eyeshadow look, I would recommend when you just take the color for the first time, better rather dab it on your hand, so that the entire pigmentation, if the color is so pigmented like this one, you just dab the color on your hand so you don't end up making it a mess. Now that we have blended this part, I'm gonna take the same brush without taking any additional product and gradually move towards the inner part of my eyes, towards the inner V. Just make sure you stick to the crease. I'm gonna take the same purple dark shade again to darken my outer V, outer corner of this one and this eye, just to darken it a little bit more. Make sure you don't reach the crease while you try to darken it, because we have already created a kind of transition thing on the crease and the transition pink shade that I have used. So do not reach the crease, and so the purple shade would get harsh lines again and it would be difficult to blend it. Now I'm going to be using the same concealer that I had used to use as an eyeshadow base. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer in a flat brush by PAC Cosmetics again and clean the inner corners and the inner duct of my eye. Make sure you're looking down when you do that so you don't mess up with the gel liner. Also, just try to blend the dark shade with the concealer with your little finger. I'm going to repeat the same step on my other eye. Just note that we are not cutting our crease here, alright? I'm going to take the purple shade again and blend it with the concealer that I have applied. Now that we have formed the kind of sticky base towards the center of my lid and the inner corner of my eyes, I'm going to use the purple shimmer, the purple color that I have used here, the purple shimmer from the same palette. This is the shimmer that I'm going to be using right now on the center of my lid. So I'm going to be using my fingers to apply the shimmer shade. I love to apply the shimmer shade with my hands, with my fingers itself, because it applies in a better way. You actually need a setting spray to be actually applied on your brush, sprayed on your brush before using a shimmer shade. That is how you can apply a shimmer with your brush, only if you have a setting spray. I don't have it right now. and I don't know if I plan to get a setting spray because that's actually of no use to me, but yeah, I'll plan sometime and I'll get it. But for now we are going to use our fingers to use this. This palette is highly pigmented. I hope you can see how it looks. How pretty this looks already. We still have a long way to go. Stay tuned. Now I'm going to be using this baby pink shimmer from here for the inner corner of my eyes. Just a little, you know, because I like to keep my inner corners a little brightened up, and that happens when you move in a transition effect. This should be darker, this should be dark, and this should be light. That's how it looks much better when you have a good eyeshadow look. I might have run a little on my gel liner that I have applied, but not to worry, we can go over it again because I don't have a brush, and applying with fingers and on the inner corner of your eyes is a little bit difficult. Now we can go ahead by applying purple glitters on the center and the inner corners a little bit. I don't have purple glitters with me, so I only own glitters from Babe Beauty, which is sold by Bombay Vanity. They are one of the most amazing glitters that I have ever used because they are supremely pigmented. They are not chunky, they are very fine particles, they are one of the best. And if you don't have any other color, they are always to the rescue, and you can mix two colors and get a shade. So I'm using the two glitter pigments in the shade Royal and Plum. These are the shades. One is Royal Blue and one is Plum Pink kind of a shade, and I have mixed both these shades to get the purple glitter shade. But before that, we always know we have to go ahead with a glitter primer before, so that your glitter sticks to your eyelids. So I always use, and I love Park Sparkly Distraction Glitter Primer. They are the best when it comes to sticking glitters on your eyelids. So I'm going to use that. This is the thing, and I would require a tad bit amount of this one for both my eyelids. This is not much, this is just a little, you know. So I'm going to take the flat brush that I had used to apply concealer again to apply this glue. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush to apply the glitter. I always take a fluffy brush while applying glitter because I think that helps apply the glitter uniformly on your eyelids. Now when you apply glitter on your eyes, it's very normal, it's very natural that you would have glitter fallouts under your eyes on your face. I'm gonna wipe it off with Garnier Micellar Water in a cotton pad. Now we have wiped off the excess glitter particle fallouts on my face. Now we'll start off with moisturizer. I'm using Innisfree Jeju Orchid Enriched Cream Moisturizer. I've spoken about this moisturizer so many times in all my videos that you guys would have known that this moisturizer is my love. I love this one. So I'm gonna blend it on my face right now. For primer, I'm going to use Smashbox Photo Finish Minimize Pores Primer. I guess a lot of people who are into makeup, you would have known that this is one of the best primers of the world. It fills your pores so well. Your face looks blurred naturally. It's foundation ready in no time. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using MAC Studio Fix foundation, one of the best, one of my most favorites. This is, I don't know, by far the best foundation that I have ever used. It has medium to full coverage. It's very long lasting. And if you guys want me to do a separate review on this, I can go ahead with a separate review. I can plan for a separate review maybe. I'm gonna blend it with my PAC Beauty Blender again, just in tapping motion. Now I'm going to use the same sugar concealer for my under eyes and the bridge of my nose, forehead, and the chin area. When you're blending under your eyes, just squeeze your blender, hold it like this, and then blend it. It will be easy for you to blend. Now I have terrible oily under eyes. My under eyes always tends to crease. So until I do my entire face and set my face, by that time I'm sure my under eyes is gonna crease. So before that, I'm gonna be applying MAC Studio Fix Compact in the shade NC40 for my under eyes, just to set it a bit. Now for this look, I'm going to be using white kajal from Bella Voste. I love this white kajal. I might try some other kajal. I'm planning to try PAC kajal in the shade Skin. It's, I guess, one of the best. I have heard a lot about it, but for now I have it, so I'm not going to purchase PAC right now. I mean, I have used this kajal a lot of times in all my videos. This is a great kajal, you know. It's in the shade Snowbell. So just a tip, when you apply white kajal, do not leave your eyes like that. You might end up looking like a ghost. So always make sure that if you don't have anything to apply or you're not using eyeshadow, at least take a brown eyeshadow from whatever palette you have with you and just apply a little bit with a flat brush or an eyeliner brush. Any brush would do. Just make sure that you apply a little bit of brown shade so that it doesn't look a white line on your lower lash line. So I'm going to use a flat brush like this. It's also an eyeliner brush. This is also by PAC Cosmetics. I'm going to dip the purple shade a little on this and just tap it on my lower lash line. Make sure you're just not doing it like this. I'm gonna be blending this purple shade with the pink shade that I had used on as my transition shade with the pencil brush. Make sure that you're very careful when you're using anything on your lower lash line, otherwise you might poke the brush into your eyes and that's not good. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using Sugar Arc Arrival 3-in-1 Brow Shaper in the shade Cherry Brown.
So amazing, I love this. So after application, you're going to be brushing it off again with the spoolie.
I'm going to use this small brush by PAC Cosmetics and I'll apply a liquid glitter that I have. This is by Swiss Beauty and in the shade 02 Diamond Dust. So because I am in purple eyeshadow look and I need silver glitter on the inner corner of my eyes, so I'm gonna be using this because also I need a lot of pop-up of color on my inner corner. Now I'm gonna be applying the MAC Compact all over my face. For mascara, I'm going to be using Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara. We all know this is the talk of the town, one of the best in the market, but not waterproof, and I am highly disappointed about that. I'm going to be applying a little because I also have to apply lashes. First I applied from the volume side. The second time I'm going to be using the length side. If this mascara would have become waterproof, I think this is unbeatable in the market because it gives the intense volume that anybody would need. The volume, the length, it's crazy. Contouring, I'm going to be using Sugar Cosmetics Contour D4's Mini Bronzer in the shade Topper 01. Blend the contour powder या contour cream, whatever you are applying, थोड़ा ऊपर के side so that your cheeks looks lifted. Also, did I forget to mention that I'm using this contour brush by PAC Cosmetics. Most of my brushes are by PAC Cosmetics. For blush, I'm going to be using again Contour D4's Mini Blush in the shade Salmon Superstar by Sugar. Smile when you're applying your blush and start from this side, so that you don't end up applying a lot of product on your cheeks. Now I'm going to be using highlighter from Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. You guys know how much I love it. I'm going to be using my fan brush. This is by Lacara and this is in the number F005. If you're a beginner and if you want to buy a brush set, then I must say that Lacara has got one of the best brush sets you would want to buy. I started with my makeup journey from Lacara brushes. So yeah. To highlight my brow bone, I'm going to be using a small brush. This is again by Lacara. It's in the numbers E008. You would need a very small brush to highlight your brow bone. And highlighting your brow bone is very mandatory. Now time for my most favorite part, finally. I'm gonna apply lipstick, but before that I'm gonna be using a lip liner by Nykaa. It's in the shade Sweetheart Pink. Now coming to lipstick, I'm using Smashbox Gulabe. I guess now half of the Indian girls who are madly in love with makeup, they must be aware about this shade. I'm gonna be using that as my lipstick. This is kind of a nude mauvey pinkish shade. Now I'm going to be applying lashes, and when it comes to lashes, my favorite lashes are by PAC Cosmetics. This lash is in the shade PAC M76. Also, the best lash glue that you would ever need is also by PAC. This is a white glue. It's a white lash fixer, but once it dries down transparent, which is the best part. So I'll be applying it off camera and we'll get back in a minute.